I think it was very good. I think she definitely knows what she's doing.
Keep the bow moving, like you're floating, and then control, slow bow, and crescendo, and yeah. Okay, let's just do it one more time.
Today, Oasby Music Group had a workshop with Nicola Benedetti.
It was amazing.
Nicky came in and gave us lots of pointers on how we could improve, and it benefited the players a lot, and it was just really fun.
It felt good playing my solo in front of Nicky because I can show her how much I like playing my instrument and how good I am.
It was really good because she taught us lots of good techniques to make the piece even better, and at the end it sounded a lot better than it did at the beginning.
I think she's really good at sort of communicating how she wants us to improve, and especially when she sort of demonstrated with her instrument, that was really helpful.
But I can play with the intent of piano. So I can play loudly in a way that's, or I can play with the same kind of volume, but like my intent is to give something that's sort of soft. So if your intent is basically your imagination, what do you intend to say? What are you trying to display to somebody? And that's so powerful.
One of the questions was, how do you practice scales? And she gave us all of her opinions on how to practice scales, like slowly, and practice all the shifts and the way that you play them in a piece to benefit the way you practice and eventually how you play the piece in public.
Not just like playing, I'm thinking about absolutely everything. So, but all the fundamental things about your playing, you just put into a scale. Lifting the fingers, making sure your intonation is a certain way, what your bow distribution is like, what your sound production is like. Like this, playing a scale should be the most stressful thing you ever do. I'm not helping, am I?
She laughs a lot and she's really happy.
And she makes a really nice sound.
And kind.
She's really nice and she's really supportive as well. Really technically good and very inspiring. She taught us all some really good tips.
The favourite part of today was having coaching with the quartet.
I think it's really, really nice to have a professional conductor conduct for us, and he had lots of different ideas and it really brought a fresh perspective to how we played the piece.
Today we're in Grantham. I'm here to, not for the first time, visit the students of Laura Gardiner. And Laura I work with very closely on all things kind of music and education related, but she has a very, very large, incredible group of young children playing the string instruments. Laura and I actually studied Suzuki method together in Scotland, and she arrived in this area a number of years ago, and I think there was like a couple of people learning to play string instruments, and now there are a huge number, I think over 100. So it's just such an amazing experience for me to see them grow and their skills develop, and also just to see the kind of close-knit community that they have amongst them all. The older students teach the younger ones and they all support each other. So it's just wonderful to be back here for me, to be working with them all again.
I liked how she taught us how to make the bow last longer at the end, instead of if you're playing like a long ending piece, you can hold it for longer.
It's a pretty smooth sound. Well done, keep going.
My favourite part about today was working with my trio and with Nicky, because I particularly enjoyed the music, and it's really tricky as well, and we were able to get a lot out of it with their help.
Both playing extremely challenging pieces, and I've known all of those violinists and one violist for some time now, and to see the progression that they've made and how much they've developed violinistically, but they've also freed up a lot, their sound has developed a lot, and they've maintained really close friendships and relationships amongst them all, so that has been wonderful for me to see. I was really moved to see the progression. That's like the perfect place to practice because all you're basically doing is dropping and keeping this free. So if I were to keep that stiff, I find it almost impossible to do. So I'm literally like dropping it onto the string. After listening to those two smaller groups, we moved on to kind of the largest group, which is the younger string orchestra, and they did tribute to me and Laura, Loch Lomond. Then we moved on to a 2-hour session in the afternoon, which was with all the older children, the more advanced children. They were actually playing a serenade on Swedish folk tunes by Bruch, and I was working alongside the conductor, Rob. Did you want to play faster at the end?
I kind of felt like it going.
I thought so. He was like, and then he was like, oh, okay, no, we're going this tempo. And obviously Laura has prepared them all extremely well. They really knew the piece very well, so that was a kind of more advanced and a little bit more intense 2-hour session working on that repertoire. For me to see the development in those children over time is kind of probably the most fun and satisfying part of it for me.
We all felt really relaxed and comfortable, and it was just really, really fun. She gave us lots of pointers to benefit.